What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redman here with episode number 8 of the Bristol City Story. I have now done the halfway stage in the season. Not gone too badly. Could have been a little bit better, but due to a run towards the end of it, it's not gone great. So we'll get straight into the fixtures, and here we go. As you can see, I started off pretty well. 3-2 home win against Cheltenham. Liam Kelly put me 1-0 up in the first minute. Jan Kermagant, I think is how you say it, equalising for Cheltenham in the 27th minute. And the next City player, Danny Haynes, putting Cheltenham 2-1 up on the half-hour mark. Thankfully, trusty Sammy Baldock equalised for us on the stroke of half-time, and we went in 2-2 at half-time. So, despite getting a very good start, we ended up falling behind and then obviously equalising right on the stroke of half-time. To make it better, 15 minutes ago, that trusted man yet again, Super Sammy Baldock, put us 3-2 up, and we were able to hold on to the win and give us 3 points. That was our first win in 6, I think it was. 11 shots to 10 in Charlton's favour. We both had 6 each on target. They had 55% possession. Followed that up with a 1-1 draw with Doncaster. Aidan Flint, who is for some reason actually seems to be really good on this. I don't know why I say for some reason, but he's actually really good. He's getting quite a few goals this season as well. Puts 1-0 up in the 25th minute. We went into half-time 1-0 up. However, we weren't able to hold on as Harry Forster equalised for Doncaster with 15 minutes to go. But we did hold on to a 1-1 draw to take 4 points out of 6. 19 shots to 11 in Doncaster's favour. 10 shots on target to my 4. And they had 56% possession. Followed that up by winning 2-0 at Middlesbrough. Gary Gardner putting us 1-0 up in the 10th minute. And just 20 minutes later, J. Emmanuel Thomas made it 2. Went in 2-0 at half time, and that's how it stayed for the rest of the game. And we came away with a 2-0 win. It was nice to keep our old ex-player Albert Adoma quiet. It's 10 shots each. They had 6 on target to my 5, but they had 67% possession. Thankfully, we just made our chances count. We then beat Blackpool 1-0. J. Emmanuel Thomas in the 59th minute, giving us the only goal of the game to give us yet again some 3 points. 21 shots to 15 on target. No, let's start that again. 21 to 15 for shots in my favour. We both had 5 each on target, that's more like it. And 53% possession went to Blackpool. We then lost our first game of the section. 1-0 defeated Derby. Mason Bennett putting Derby in front with the only goal of the game. 15 minutes to go. 19 shots to 15 in Derby's favour. They had 12 on target to my 4 and 55% possession. We then beat Barnsley 2-1 at home. Manuel Thomas put us 1-0 up in the 26th minute. We went in half-time 1-0 up. Nicky Adams equalised for Barnsley on the hour mark to make it 1-1. And then with 6 minutes to go, Gary Gardner got his second goal in 2 games to give us another 3 points. 11 shots to 6 in Barnsley's favour. They had 5 on target to my 3 with 62% possession in their favour. How unfortunately, he went a bit downhill from there. We lost 3-1 at QPR. Patrick Van Aanholt put QPR 1 up in the 7th minute. He then doubled his tally and the lead on the half-hour mark, and we went in half-time 2-0 down. We immediately pulled one back after the when the second half started. J. Emmanuel Thomas 5 minutes in. However, we weren't able to get any more goals, and a Loic Remy goal 9 minutes from time gave QPR the 3 points. 10 shots to 7 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 5, and it was 56% possession in their favour. We then followed that up with a 2-0 home defeat to Hull. Harry Kane put Hull 1-0 up in the 10th minute, and we went in at half time 1-0 down. And unfortunately, Tom Huddleston, within 10 minutes of the second half starting, doubled the lead for Hull, and we weren't able to get anything out of the game after that. 18 shots to 14 in their favour. They had 9 on target to my 7 and 56% possession. We then followed that up with a 3rd defeat in a row at Bolton. J. Emmanuel Thomas putting us 1-0 up in the 7th minute. Went into half time 1-0 up. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold on. There's Rob Hall just 7 minutes into the second half. And then Craig Davis with 20 minutes to go got Bolton 2 goals and the 3 points. 25 shots to 7 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 3, and 56% possession went Bolton's way. We made it 4 defeats out of 4 by losing 1-0 at home to Sunderland. Connor Wickham on the half-hour mark getting the only goal of the game and condemning us to our 4th straight defeat. 14 shots to 9 in my favour. I had 7 on target to their 5, and they had 55% possession. We ended the run of defeats with a 0-0 draw with Fulham. Only comment I can really make on the game was that David Petrucci, the attacking midfielder I got from Man U, was injured in the 56th minute. Stats wise, it was 22 shots to 17 in their favour. I had 8 shots on target to their 6, and they had 59% possession. So that's it for the fixtures, guys. See, it starts off pretty decently, but ended pretty poorly. We've only 1 point from 15, whereas I started with 10 from 15. So let's have a look at the tables. See, I'm down in 19th, only 2 points clear of the bottom 3. But it's not too badly, because I mean, if I win a game I can move a couple of places, and I've only got 3 points separating me and Reading in 13th, so it's not too bad. It's an interesting bottom 3 at the moment. Barnsley always seem to be around relegation zone in pretty much every season, but then you've got Fulham and QPR, 2 teams come down from the Premiership, so that's a little different. And then you've got Middlesbrough on 24, Charlton 25, me and Leeds on 26. So it's a little bit different, to say the least. I'm not too sure if it's been done, or actually it has. I've been drawn in the 7-side, or the lesser recognised 7-side derby away at Newport County. So good chance of progressing there. I think I've actually got to get to the 4th round, which would be quite nice. So good chance of progressing. I might have a look at some players during January. Let's have a look at the finances first. So I'm 1.2 million at the moment, and I will be at the end of the season 750,000 in debt, which, to be quite honest, isn't too bad. That's only a loss of, if my maths are serving me correctly, and to be quite honest, they normally don't. That's a 500,000 drop. Is that right? That can't be right, surely. That's not right. That is 700. That's actually 1.5 million. No, 2 million. Almost 2 million. So I was actually reading that wrong, to be fair. So that's almost a 2 million loss, which, to be quite frank, isn't too bad, to be honest with you. Not too bad. Maybe sell some players in January that I don't want. I think I'm looking possibly to actually sell or offload some of the youngsters that are not that highly rated. Just keep the ones that I want. Be interesting to see what youth intake I get this season. We'll have a look at some stats in the championship. So I've got nothing on there at the moment. I might have some of that, to be fair, but that's about it. It'd be interesting to see who my leading goal scorer is. I think it's actually Sammy Baldock, and I'd just be interested to see who or how many Flint's got. So it is Sammy B with 15. Then you got Emmanuel Thomas with 6. Flint's got 3. To be fair, I was expecting more than that, to be quite honest. Just have a look at Petrucci and see what his injury is. Right, great. Fractured arm, 4 to 5 weeks. Interesting. So yeah, what I'm going to try and do is, I know I did notice actually he is wanted. Elliot Parish is wanted by Coventry on loan. Gillingham and Rotherham want him as a player because he has requested to leave the club. So with Marek Steck and Frankie Fielding as my players, my main 2, I think I'll let Fielding go, Parish go. Senior squad, reserve squad, as you can see, are under 21s. Pretty much my entire squad is out on loan. Dale Eve is actually wanted on loan. Coventry, Gillingham and Rotherham again. And to be quite honest, he's decent. He's how old is he? 18? 19? 19, but he actually does play and is the captain of Bermuda's under 20s team, even though it's not there for some reason. So he's actually their captain, So who knows? I could actually have a Bermudan international, which would be interesting, to be honest. But the rest of them are out on loan. I think I might actually put a couple of the 1 and 2 stars up for transfer, to be fair, see if I can get rid of some of them a little quicker. I might try and get some of my under 18s out on loan, specifically this guy Howard and Mattis Porter. Didn't realise I had a couple more that were actually that quite good. But anyone over 3.5 in the under 18s, I'll see if I can get them out on loan as well. So that'd be interesting to see. So yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, would really appreciate it. Tune in next time for the next 13 games of the season, where we will get to the business end. Hopefully we can get some wins to pull ourselves away from the relegation zone, and hopefully get a decent cup run going. Just going to go through the confidence actually. Job status, it's stable, so it's not too much. Sky Bet Championship, mid-table-ish. FA Cup, they want me to reach the 4th round, which I should do considering I'm way to Newport, and they wanted me to get to the 2nd round, so that won't be too bad. So they quite like some of the players I brought in, apart from the release of Taylor and Kerry. They're not too sure about Steck and Rabara yet, but they do like Gary Gardner, which is quite nice. They don't think Emmanuel Thomas and Gardner and Majeski are actually doing that well. To be fair, I might actually take Thomas out and actually put Baldock back in because he was slightly injured. But that's it, guys, for this episode. Like I just said, tune in next time for the next set of fixtures, and once we've done, we'll have 10 games to go. Until then, guys, as always, take it steady.